Welcome, Frankie here from Your Property Wealth. I want to welcome you today to our first series of Growing Together. So week by week, I want you to stay tuned because we're going to be releasing videos that are on all different topics and all different areas of our life. And why we're doing this, because our core passion here at Your Property Wealth is to empower young Australians to develop a mindset so they can live a life on their terms and find their true purpose. Now, why I'm doing this as well is because I was one of these people. And let me explain. I read an article that was published by Gallup last year that was stating that 85% of people in today's society do not like what job they do. 85%. And so my core value is to impact Australians so they can be in the top 15%. So at Your Property Wealth, we're passionate of helping Australians build a property portfolio that is scalable and that won't affect your lifestyle. And you might be thinking, that's baloney. How are you going to do that? So week by week, that's why I'm going to be releasing videos that are impactful, that are going to help you go out there and you can actually use these tools to find the right property that is tailored for your needs. And not just that, you're going to help you become the best version of yourself. Okay? So this video today is the very first step you have to take when building a property portfolio. It's the very first step. It's before getting a pre-approval, before looking for the next hotspot, before going on real estate or domain and looking for a property. This is the very first step. And every successful entrepreneur, celebrity, athlete use this concept. So I want you to go to our website, www.yourpropertywealth.ltd, and go to our free resources and please get a roadmap that we've got for you guys. It's a free roadmap that you can download and we're going to be using in today's exercise. So please, if you have to pause the video, go there now. So at Your Property Wealth, these are the 4 musts we use. We got why, what, when, and how. And what these musts give you is meaning, reasons, and answers. So without these, when you're setting goals, you're not going to have the emotional attachment to the goal that's going to drive you to success. That's what gives you the pull, not the push, because you can only get pushed to doing something for so long and it won't last. This gives you the fire in the belly, the drive to wake up out of bed and go attack your goals. So let's get started with the why. The why. Why do you want to become a property investor? Why do you want to build a property portfolio? Because I want to become rich. Well, guess what? That's actually not compelling. There's no meaning, there's no emotion to it. Doesn't mean anything. There's no reasons. So how long is that going to last? Not very long at all. So this is why you got to sit down and actually think about why you are doing what you're doing. Why do you want to become a property investor? So let me just open up your mind. And this has to all come from the heart. So I'll give you a few different examples. It might not be you, but it's just going to open up your mind. Maybe as a kid you had a hard upbringing and it was financially very tough. And maybe you didn't have parents alongside of you. So maybe you want to become a role model for other people and start your own charity and maybe feed 10,000 people in the next 25 years. Or maybe you want to be there for your kids. Be the parent that you desire. Take them to school, pick them up from school, take them to the activities, be with them on the weekends, and not get stuck at work on a 9-to-5 job on a 6 days a week. Or maybe you want to start the business that you've always dreamt of starting, but you never had the financial backing. And you want to quit your job in the next 5 years and live your purpose, your dream, your passion. I don't know what it is. It's up to you. It comes from here, and when it comes from here, that gives you the drive. And when you've got other people attached to that goal, and it's not all about yourself, that's when you're going to go even further. So once you have your why, write that down, and then we're going to go to what. What do you want to achieve? So we'll go back to property. How much passive income do you want to have by 25 years? What's that look like? You know, is that 50,000, 100,000, 150, 250,000 a year, 350,000 a year? I don't know, it's up to you. How many properties do you want to purchase in the next 25 years? You know, what type of properties do you want to purchase? Are they going to be, you know, houses and townhouses and maybe apartments, or are they going to be houses and just commercial? Or you're just going to buy blocks of units and that's it? I don't know, it's up to you. But you've got to get your why and then your what. Now, if you're someone and you're out there and you're watching this video and you're saying, I don't have the funds now to purchase a property, put a deposit down. Well, this still works, because don't wait until you have the money. Try and fix the solution why maybe you're having trouble saving your money. And this is where you can go down to your monthly goals and track what you're spending. You know, write everything down on a diary every single day, what you're spending your money on. Or you can track it, do it in a spreadsheet, and see where you're overspending. Maybe you're spending $1,000 a week on food or drinks or coffees, all up. And maybe you want to, you know, strip back and say, I want to save an extra $300 off that and only spend $700 on that and put $300 in the bank and put that for a savings for a deposit. So it keeps you accountable. So then you can actually see what you're doing with your finances. Some of us don't know what we're spending our money on, and that's a great way just to be accountable and actually start to learn how to track your money. Now, I'm saying not enjoy yourself. I'm saying just be a little bit more frugal with your money. If you've got a goal you want to achieve, this is a great way to get started. Then we're going to have a when. The date. The date is important, because if you don't have the date, you're not going to be accountable. You need the date, because if you don't have the date, you're just going to put it off. Next week, next month, next year, and you know what? 10 years has gone past and you haven't done anything. So you need a date. It's going to keep you accountable. And if you don't hit the end, when it gets to that day and you haven't hit it, it's okay. Go an extra month if you have to, or if you need an extra 3 months, put it on. But make sure you understand, or you're analyzing what you're doing. If you realize some of the steps you're doing weren't needle movers, then actually analyze what you're doing and actually take a different approach in the next 3 months or the next month, depending on how long you got to give yourself. Just make sure you correct your failures, or your mistakes, I should say. If you see you're not doing something correctly and you're not getting a result, change your approach. That's why you have a date. Keeps you accountable. Now we have the when, the how, sorry. Now for some people, this can be quite overwhelming, because they get stuck and sometimes they'll stop and they won't achieve that great dream or that goal, sorry. They'll stop because it gets too hard and they try to do everything themselves. You can't do everything yourself. There's no such thing as a self-made person. You know, everyone had help along the way. All the celebrities, from Arnold Schwarzenegger to Oprah Winfrey, they all had help. They had a coach, they had someone that keep them there, accountable. So I'll show you an analogy. If you try to do everything yourself, you got to learn everything, and then you got to implement it, and then you got to learn a bit more, because you got to learn about certain other skills and whatever it may be. And then there's life, of course, and whatever it may be. And this is you, the line. And you got ups and downs, and your road is getting longer and longer, and time's running out. But when you have a coach, a mentor, a team of people that can keep you accountable, plus they have all the knowledge where you don't have to gain the capabilities, because they've got the knowledge and they can shorten your time. This is you, the line. So now your road is actually less than what it is if you try to do everything yourself. So getting a coach can help you get there a lot faster, or a mentor, or having a team. You know, you want to do a triathlon, you don't know what to do, what steps you have to take. So you get a coach that's been successful in that industry. Maybe your business, you need improving on your business, so you get someone in to come in and scale your business, like a business management team, and they come in and they have a look where you're failing now, and they try to correct it. Same with property investing, guys. You don't have to do everything yourself. Now, if you are and you want to go out there and you want to go find the capabilities and go do everything yourself because that's your passion, beautiful. That's amazing. You found something that you love. And week by week, I'm going to give you the capabilities. And if you're someone out there that finds that it's too overwhelming, doesn't have the time, doesn't have the knowledge, and doesn't want to have the knowledge, please contact us at Your Property Wealth, where we can help you get the capabilities and find the right property for your needs and have a plan in place. But this concept here is just for goal setting as well. This is where I want you to implement into your everyday life. Having this is going to give you the roadmap to knowing where you're going. For analogy, let me give you an example. If you want to go on a road trip with your partner, what's the first thing you do? You sit down, you plan your trip, you plan how long you're going to stay at certain destinations, how long the duration of the trip's going to be, and when you're going to get back in town or back at home. Same thing with goal setting, guys. If you don't know where you're going, you're just going to go and you're going to get lost and you don't know where you're going to head. But if you've got a map in place like this couple does, they're going to go into the car, they're going to put the GPS on and they're going to go there. So once you have your roadmap, you know where you're going. And this is a game changer. And especially when you have emotion attached to something, it's going to drive you to success. And when you start achieving goals and you start setting new goals, you start to get abundance and joy in your life. And this is not just for your finance goals, this is for every other area of your life. So guys, if you need help with this or you got any questions, please shoot us a message on our social media at Your Property Wealth, or you can contact me personally from Francesco at yourpropertywealth.ltd, or visit our website at yourpropertywealth.ltd. We're more than happy to help. And please, if this is impactful for someone that you might know, please share this with them and please like and subscribe and leave us some feedback. We want to know what you think about these videos. And week by week, we're going to be giving you different capabilities, different skills, tools and tricks that you need for property investing as well. So stay tuned as I'm going to be giving you our insights. Frankie here from Your Property Wealth. Thank you for staying here till the end. I know you want more if you're here till the end. Stay tuned, guys. Frankie from Your Property Wealth.